like never gonna come home. That for me is that's really hard. Because it could be a reality. And um, for as long as it's been in my life, it's like it's too close to a reality as far as I'm concerned. That's I think I kind of try to block that out a lot of times. Um, so it's like these books. It's kind of bittersweet to be getting rid of the books because I received those books from Jalil um, probably about 15 or 16 years ago, and it's just a collection of books that he had in his cell. And they told him he had too many books and he had to get rid of some, so he sent them to me, and so I've been lugging them around from house to house for 15, 16 years now, which I didn't realize that how long it's been until I was getting ready to bring them up, and it still had the shipping labels on it. So I was like, well, I don't want to bring them up there and leave the address labels and stuff on there. So when I looked at the label, I was like, that's the street in Oakland. I was like, dang, that's when I kind of really realized how long I've been lugging them around. Um, and I've gone through them, and I've picked out a few books that I wanted, to keep for myself. But for the majority of them, I knew I wouldn't read. Um, so I was like, I need to get rid of them. I need to donate them to someone that could be using them, instead of them just sitting in my garage. But at the same point, at the same time, it was like giving away something of my brother's, So I don't know, I wasn't ready to do it, even though they went from like against the wall for a while, nicely, put away to okay, I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm gonna take them to the library. And they got closer to the door, and they sat there for a couple of years. Um, so it's been like a struggle for these boxes to get here, because I just feel like, and then you're going, oh, people, they're Jalil's, and I'm like, oh no, that's why I've been keeping them all these years. But they're not doing any good sitting in boxes. They're books. They're there to educate people. So um, I don't think he would want me to just to keep them in box. That's senseless, really. But that was kind of one of my issues, the interaction with my brother and I. Have something. Yes.
Um, well, inshallah, you can look at it as your and Jalil's contribution to Oakland Jericho to teach
And that
members in
that's
Oakland Jericho.
exactly.
You're part of Oakland Jericho. We can educate people with the books, with Jalil's books.
Yes. That's what kind of helped me to just say, okay, let's do it. And then today was perfect situation to do it. You know what I mean? Um, as opposed to just going to any library and saying, "Here's some books." Yeah, yeah. And they're like, they don't mean anything, But for me to bring them into here, they have some meaning, value. You know what I mean? Um, so for me, that's a plus. That was a big step. Because otherwise, who knows how much longer I would.
Is that a healing step, Dave?
I think so. I think so. Or at least that's the way I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it like, I was finally able to take this step and share my brother's interests, his personal possessions. Exactly. Somebody might be able to pick up a book and go, this is a book Jalil read. Let me read it. What intrigued him? Right. And then see, whatever they get out of it. Exactly. So it's a way of giving back. Exactly. It's a way of giving back. And I just felt like me keeping them in the garage, it wasn't good for the garage or anybody else.